Hi, my name is Emily and welcome to Sweet Cake Patterns, where I feature my Faux Fur Crochet patterns. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this super quick and fun crochet koala lovey. This is a little bit different than the pattern that I released 2 months ago or so. I released the koala pattern using bunny yarn, which is number 7 jumbo weight yarn from Premier Yarns. And when I tried making it with a number 6 non-fur yarn, I didn't absolutely love how it turned out. And so I decided to change it up a little bit and be able to make this for you guys in a tutorial form, so that if you want to use this kind of non-fur yarn, then it would work perfectly. So this is the koala, and then you can buy the ad-free PDF, or you can check out the blog post, and I'll put links for that in the description down below. And then you can also put a super cute little bow on this little koala and make it super special for any little newborn girl that you have in your life. And so let's get started making this super fun koala. Basic Chenille in the colors black, then in the color blush if you want to do a bow, if you decide you want to do a bow. Then you're going to need Premier Basix Chenille white for the inner ears and the little mouth at the bottom. And then of course you're going to need some Premier Basix Chenille in the color pewter for the bodies. And now what you're going to need for hooks and such, you're going to need 12mm safety eyes. I personally just buy the cheap Amazon safety eyes, and then I like to put hot glue on the backs of the safety eye just for extra security. So that's what they should look like. Then you're going to need 4 different hook sizes. You're going to need, you're going to need an 8mm crochet hook. You're going to need a 7mm crochet hook, a 5mm crochet hook, and a 3.5mm crochet hook. And then you're also going to need, of course, tapestry needle and scissors. And then if you just and then stuffing for the head. So that is all the supplies that you need, I believe. And so let's get started. Alright, so to begin, what you're going to do is you're going to grab your black yarn and you're going to make the nose first. So to make the nose, what you're going to do is you're going to make a slip knot. And to do that, you're just going to wrap the yarn around your finger twice, grab the back loop, bring it to the front, then grab the new back loop and bring it up and over. You're going to tighten. And now for round number 1, you're going to chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. The loop on your hook does not count as a chain. You're going to skip the first chain, skip the second chain, and go into the third chain from hook. And you're going to make a double crochet. And then you're going to yarn over and insert, and you're going to do that in the next 5 stitches too. So double crochet in each of the stitches. And now, so that's, let's see, I lost track, haha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now I'm going to double crochet in the last stitch. Now what you're going to do in this last stitch is you're going to double crochet 3. So I just double crocheted number 1 into this last chain, and now I'm going to double crochet 2 more into this last chain. And what that's going to do is it's now going to make you work on the bottom of the chains. So double crochet 2 more times into that last chain. Now what you're going to do is you're going to double crochet in the next stitch. And my yarn is getting stuck. Okay. And then you're going to double crochet in each stitch across. So, and this is just in the bottom of the chains, just like it would be normally working to the top of the chains. Okay, so now I just finished my last double crochet. And now what you're going to do is you're going to double crochet one more, you're going to double crochet increase into the last stitch, or last chain. And then you're going to slip stitch to join. And there is your little nose for the koala. So now you're going to cut your yarn. And you're going to yarn over, pull through to tie off. Now you're going to set your black yarn aside because you won't need that anymore. And you're going to grab your 7mm crochet hook and your gray yarn. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to insert your hook into the where you did your slip stitch. So right here's my tail. Insert your hook into the stitch right here. It doesn't really matter exactly where you go, but I'm just going to have you go there. Now what you're going to do is you're going to, you want to go there. So right where you slip stitched into. Now what you're going to do is you're going to yarn over and pull through to tie on your new color of yarn. You're going to chain one and you're going to single crochet in the first 5 stitches. So 1 and then 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now you're going to single crochet increase in the next 4 stitches. So single crochet increase, and that just means 2 single crochets into 1 stitch. So 2, 3, that's 3 increase, and then now 4. Whoops, there we go. There we go. Now what you're going to do, my yarn keeps getting stuck, is you're going to single crochet in the last 5 stitches. So you're just going to single crochet in the, go ahead and single crochet in the last 5 stitches. So single crochet in the last 5 stitches, and I will meet you back. Okay, so I just finished round number 1, and now I'm going to single crochet into the first stitch to begin row number 2. I'm going to put my, so we're now going to be working the round. So now I'm going to put my stitch marker in. Round number 2, you're going to single crochet in each stitch around. So just single crochet in each stitch around, and then I'll meet you back once you are done with round number 2. Okay, so I just finished round number 2 and I single crocheted in each stitch around. Now for round number 3, what you're going to do is you're going to single crochet in the first 6 stitches. And then, so single crochet in the first 6 stitches. I'm going to do that real quick on camera too. Number 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now you're going to single crochet increase in the next 6 stitches. So just increase. My yarn ball is wanting to come on over. So just single crochet increase in each of the next 6 stitches total. I believe I'm on increase number 4, number 5, and 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now I'm going to single crochet in the last 6 stitches. So I'm just going to single crochet in the last 6 stitches, and then I'll show you what you do for row number 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so now for at the end of row number 3, you should have 24 stitches. And now for row number 4, you're going to single crochet in the first 6 stitches. So I'm going to move my stitch marker real quick. And 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now what you're going to do is you're going to single crochet increase in the first stitch, and then you're going to single crochet in the next stitch, and you're going to do that 11 times. So single crochet increase in the first stitch, then single crochet in the next stitch, then single crochet increase. You're just going to repeat that a total of 11 times. So increase, then single crochet, then increase in the next stitch, and then single crochet in the next stitch. And I'm going to, I lost track of how many I've done, so I'm going to count in just a second. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now here's this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Yay, that's perfect. Okay, now I'm going to single crochet in the last 7 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And now for row number, let's see, I think we're on row number 5 through, okay, so you should have 30 stitches at the end of row number 4. And now for rounds 5 through 10, you're going to single crochet in each stitch across or around. So just single crochet in each stitch, and then I'll meet you back at the end of row number 10. Okie dokie, so I just finished row number 10. And this is how it is looking thus far. Okay, so now what you're going to do for row number 11 is you're going to start to just decrease it so that it will, just so that it will look better. So what you're going to do is you're going to single crochet in the first 6 stitches. So let me move my stitch marker. Now you're going to want to move your stitch marker to roughly straight up. So that's what I have done. Oh, there you go. Roughly straight up. Okay, so now I'm going to single crochet in the first 6 stitches for row number 11. Let's see, I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now for the next 11, over the next 11 stitches, I believe it would be, you're going to single crochet decrease, so single crochet 2 together, and then you're going to single crochet in the next stitch. So you're going to single crochet 2 together in the next stitch, and then single crochet in the next stitch. So decrease and then single crochet. You're just going to repeat that until you have 7 stitches left. So, and let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so let's see how many decreases was that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So then it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 11 over 11 stitches, and it would be so yeah, you just did 11 stitches. Some decreases, some not. Now you should have 7 stitches left, and you're just going to single crochet in the last 7 stitches. Okay, and now for round number 12, you're going to single crochet in the first 2 stitches. So single crochet in the first 2 stitches. Oops, there we go. And then you're going to single crochet 2 together over the next 20 stitches. So just single crochet 2 together, and that should be a total of 10 stitches if you count them this way. But if you count the stitches that you're going over, it should be 20. Does that make sense? I hope. So you should end up then with 2 stitches left on the other side. So you're just going to decrease in each stitch. To make a single crochet decrease, you're just going to insert into the first stitch, yarn pull through, then insert into the next stitch, yarn pull through all 3 loops on your hook. And I am, as you can see, coming to the end. Okay, so I just did 9 decreases. Now what you're going to do is you're going to single crochet in the last 2 stitches. And that is complete. Now you have completed your head. Now I just like to sometimes slip stitch to join so it makes it more of a smooth finish. And there you have it. That's your head. Now I'm going to cut my yarn, and yarn over, pull through to tie off. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to stuff your head, weave in all your tails, and put your safety eyes on. I'm just grabbing my safety eyes super quick. Here we go. You can put them on row 2. I probably would recommend putting them on row 2. About 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 stitches apart on row 2. There you go. Hopefully you can see that, and you can really play around with where you want your placement for these eyes, but that's probably about where I'm going to do it. I'm going to stuff my head, weave in the tails, and put the safety eyes on. And then I like to hot glue the backs of my safety eyes just for extra security, and so I'm going to do that too, and then I'll meet you back once the head is completely stuffed and done. Okie dokie, so I just finished the head, and I did the eyes on row 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches away from each other. And of course you're going to want the nose to be vertical. So your 8mm crochet hook and your yarn, and you're going to make a slip knot. And then you're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Now what you're going to do is you're going to come down and you're going to pinch the back of your head exactly vertical. So let's see, like that. So you can see it's, I keep losing the grip. There you go. So like that. So it's the eyes like this. There you go. So pinch it vertically. And now you're going to take this side. So once you pinched it, then you can see the side. So this is the bottom and the top, and you're just going to insert into those on the side of the head. Then you're going to make a single crochet. And now you're just going to do that across the back of the head. So you're going to insert into the next stitch, then insert into the next stitch on the top side of the head, and then you're just going to yarn over and pull through both and complete your single crochet. Insert, insert, yarn, pull through both. And when I say both, I mean both stitches. So, and you're just going to continue to do that. So now I'm going to insert into the next stitch, insert into the top stitch of that. I'm going to remove my stitch marker, insert, and insert. So that's just what you're going to do, and you should have 9 stitches across the back of the head. Yeah. So I will complete this head. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so every so often you come upon and you have a few too many stitches, so then I just go like this. There we go. Okay, so now that you have 9 stitches across the back of the head, you should have 3 chains and 9 stitches across the back of the head. And now what you're going to do is you're going to chain 3 on this side. Then you're going to chain 1 more as your turning chain. And for row number 2, we're going to call it, so you just change your turning chain. So you should have 4 chains here. You're going to single crochet increase in the second chain from hook. So I'm just going to make a single crochet, insert a stitch marker so that you know that that's the last stitch, and then we do another single crochet into that same chain for an increase. And okay, at the end of, I forgot to mention this, at the end of row 1, you should have 9 stitches across the back of the head and 2 sides of chain 3s, so that should be 12 stitches. Now for this row, we should end up with 14 stitches. So we're going to increase on that side, and then we're going to increase on the other side. So you just want to single crochet in each stitch across. It's a little hard for me to do this on a desk. Okay. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, I just came to the last chain. Now you're just going to single crochet increase into the last chain. and you should have 14 stitches. Now what you're going to do is you're going to continue this increase in the corners for the next, let's see, 5 rows. So you're going to chain 1, turn your work, and you're going to increase in the first stitch, and then you're going to single crochet in each stitch across, and then you're going to increase in the last stitch. So you're just going to continue that. I'm going to do this for row number 3. So at the end of row number 2, you should have 14 stitches, and now for row number 3, you should have 16 stitches. So I'm just going to continue, and I will meet you back once I finish row number 3, and I'll just explain again what to do for row number 4. Okay, so I just finished row number 3, and you should have 16 stitches. Now for row number 4, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work, and you're going to single crochet increase in the corner. I'm going to put the stitch marker in the first stitch. There we go. And then you're going to single crochet in each stitch across, and then you're going to single crochet in the corner. And you should have let's see, you should have 18 stitches at the end of row number 4, I believe. 12, 14, 16, yep, 18 stitches. And then I'll meet you back once you have completed row number 4. Okay, so I just finished row number 4, and I have 18 stitches. And now for rows number 5, 6, and 7, I'm just going to let you chain 1, turn, increase in the first stitch, and then single crochet across, and then increase in the last stitch, single crochet increase in, so in the first and last stitch. And that's what you're going to do for row, until row 7, and you're going to do that for row 7, and then I'll meet you back once you have completed row 7. You should have 24 stitches at the end of row 7, so you're just going to increase by 2 for each row, and so then you should have 24 stitches, and I'll meet you back once you're done with row number 7. Okie dokie, so I just finished row number 7, and you can see there's my head. It's upside down. There we go. There's my head, and this is my body. Now what you're going to do is you're going to, for rows 8 through 30, so you're going to single crochet in each stitch across. You're just going to, so you're going to just chain 1, turn your work, and single crochet in each stitch across. So just like you normally would. Now what you're going to want to do though is you're going to want to leave your stitch markers at the last row of increases. So I just don't have a stitch marker right here. You should have one. I just managed to forget my stitch marker before I came up here to the YouTube studio, so just bear with me. This should have a stitch marker, and then this side should have a stitch marker. So you're just going to put a stitch marker on both sides of the increases, and then you're going to continue up. And you can grab more stitch markers to continue up, but you have to leave these stitch markers here, because that's where we're going to put our arms when we come back. So what you're going to do is you're just going to single crochet in each stitch across, and I will meet you back at the end of row number 30. Okay, so I just finished my body, and I finished rows 8 through 30. So I'm done with row number 30. And now what you're going to do is you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. And now you're going to make the legs. So to do that, you're going to single crochet in the first 6 stitches. So you're just going to single crochet in the first 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now that you have those, you're just going to chain 1 and turn your work, and you're going to do that for 10 rows. So that was row number 1, and now for rows 2 through 10, you're just going to single crochet in each of the 6 stitches, and then you're just going to chain 1 and turn. And so I will meet you back once you have finished row number 10 of leg number 1. Okay, so I just finished row number 10. Here, we'll flip it around so you guys can see it a little better. So this is what it should look like. Now, what you're going to do is you're just going to cut your yarn. I'm going to grab my scissors real quick and just snip. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to just tie off, and then you're going to go to this side. So Let me grab my head. Okay, so you're just going to go to this side, so the opposite. So let me show you. So this is what it should look like, and you're just going to go into the last stitch on this side, on the opposite side, and you're just going to single crochet in the first 6 stitches. So you're just going to put your yarn on, and then you're just going to single crochet in the first 6 stitches. And then you're just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to then just chain 1 and turn, and you're just going to do that for rows 2 through 10 once again, and then I'll meet you back once you have finished leg number 2. Okay, dokie. So as you can see, I finished leg number 2, and that's what the leg should look like. Now I'm going to go back to the head. So here's the head, and then here are the 2 stitch markers, and I was able to find another stitch marker. Excuse that it's not the same color, but you know, we tried our best. Okay, so here are where the stitch markers are that I told you to leave. And now what you're going to do is you're going to, I'm going to grab my yarn like this. You're going to insert your hook right there, right where the stitch marker is. Oh, my stitch marker came out. There we go. So you're going to insert your hook right in the exact same stitch where the stitch marker is. And then you're going to pull your yarn through, chain 1, and you're going to single crochet in the first 6 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now I'm going to chain 1 and turn, and I'm going to single crochet in each of these 6 stitches across. And then you're just going to do that for rows 2 through 10 again. So I'm on row 3, and once I'm done with row 10, I'll meet back and I will show you what to do next. Okie dokie. So I just finished this left side, or this one side. It's not left, huh? And now I'm going to start on this side. So what you're going to do is you're just going to put your hook in, and then you're just going to chain 1, and you're just going to single crochet in the first 6 stitches, and then you're just going to do that for rows 1 through 10 once again. And then I'll meet you back and show you how to do the edging and the ears and the little beard, the little mouth at the bottom of the koala's nose, and then the bow. Okie dokie. So I just finished the left arm, or one of the arms. I keep saying the. So I just finished this arm, and I'm going to tie it off and snip my yarn. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to weave in all of your ends. So this is what it should look like right now from this side. So the arm should be right here, and then all the way to this side, and the legs should be on each side like that. And now what you're going to do is you're going to take your darning needle and weave in all of your tails, and then I'll meet you back once you have finished that. Okie dokie. So I just tied all my tails in, weaved all my tails in. And now what you're going to do is you're going to just do one row around the whole body of your koala, just to kind of finish it off and give it some nice roundness and just make it look a little bit more professional. So what you're going to do is, and you can do this either with the top or the bottom side, but I like to have my eyes facing up, and I'm just going to insert my hook in the neck. Oops, sorry. I'm going to insert my hook in the neck of the head. You're going to pull through, chain 1, single crochet to the top of the paw. Just single crochet until you reach the top of the paw. Now, if you want to be really precise, you should, is 14 stitches up to the top of the paw, and so you're just going to single crochet until you reach the top of the paw, and I'm just going to do that really quick on camera because sometimes it's harder to just stop the camera and then start it again. Okay, so once you reach the top, then, there we go. Okay, once you reach the top, you're going to single crochet increase in the corner. Oop. And then you're going to half double crochet in the next stitch. Then you're going to double crochet in the next 2 stitches. And then you're going to half double crochet in the next stitch and single crochet increase in the last stitch. And that's just to kind of give it a nice round paw instead of just like a flat paw. So now what you're going to do is you're going to single crochet. Okie dokie, so I just single crocheted in the 31 stitches. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to single crochet 2 together, or no, 5 together in this area so that the leg will kind of get pulled out. So what you're going to do is you're just going to insert into the next stitch / row. You're going to yarn pull through. Then you're going to insert into the next one, yarn over, pull through. Insert into the next stitch, yarn pull through, and then insert into the next stitch, yarn pull through. And you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you have to do that one more time for 6 loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now what you're going to do is you're going to yarn over and pull through all 6 loops on your hook, and then you're just going to single crochet in the last 7 stitches going up to the top of the paw. And now you're going to single crochet increase in the corner, single crochet in the next, or half double crochet in the next stitch. You're just going to repeat the exact same paw instructions. Double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then half double crochet in the next stitch, and single crochet in the last, single crochet increase in the last stitch, excuse me. And now you are going to go to the other leg. So you should have 29 stitches, I believe it is, from the back paw to the other side of the back paw. And so if it's not quite 29 stitches, don't worry, just go across to the other side. And then I'll meet you back once you reach, or no, actually, once you reach the top of this paw, you just single crochet increase, half double crochet 2, half double crochet, and then single crochet increase in the corner. And then you're going to single crochet 7 down the other side, and then I'll meet you back once you have completed that. Okay, so I just finished the 7 stitches going down this leg. So we did the normal top paw repeat, and now 7 stitches down the leg. Now you're just going to single crochet 5 together in the next couple of stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You should have 6 stitches. You're going to pull through. Now you're just going to single crochet in the next 31 stitches, and then once you reach the top of this front paw, you're going to do the same repeat, which is single crochet increase, half double crochet 2, half double crochet, and then single crochet increase. And then you're just going to single crochet down the other side, which should be 13 stitches. And so I'll meet you back once you have completed that and completed your edging. Okie dokie. So as you can see, I have finished my koala. So I went just down the side. And now I'm going to set this aside. And let me just set it aside. There we go. And then for the ears, what you're going to do is you're going to make a magic circle. And you're going to still use your 8mm hook. And then you're going to chain 2, 1 and 2. We're going to double crochet 8 into this magic circle. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and tighten, and then 8. And now what you're going to do is you're going to chain 2 again and turn your work, and you're going to double crochet increase in the first stitch, and then you're going to double crochet in the next stitch, and you're just going to repeat that in each of these stitches. And then you're going to do that exact same thing for the other gray ear. So I'll meet you back once I have finished both of these ears, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so as you can see, I got both of the ears done. And now what you're going to do is you're going to grab your white Premier Basix Chenille yarn. Oops, it's upside down. Excuse me. And you're going to grab your 5mm crochet hook, and you're going to make a magic circle once again. And let me move my ball of yarn so it's in a bit more of a comfortable position. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to chain 2 and I'm going to double crochet 8 into this magic circle. I'm just going to try to do this super quick on camera so that the video doesn't get too long. So 3, 4, 5, and there you go, tighten, 6, 7, and 8. Now I'm going to tighten, there we go. And now you're going to chain 1 and turn your work, and you're going to single crochet increase in the first stitch, then you're going to single crochet in the next stitch, and then you're going to single crochet increase in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch. You're just going to repeat that, and I am almost done with this ear. And then I'm just going to tell you to you can watch this video again, or if you have this memorized, you can just do it again. But you're going to have to make one more of these inner ears. So I'm going to stop the camera, make another of these inner ears, and meet you back. Now, one thing when I meet you back with, I will just whip stitch this. So I would lay it down like that, kind of pull it out like that, and then when it lays down like that, that's how it should look. So I'm going to do that real quick, make one more ear, and then I'll meet you back. Okie dokie, so I now have these ears done, and now what you're going to do is you're just going to whip stitch them on, and I'll meet you back once I've completed that. And then I will show you what you're going to do is you're just going to put them on, you kind of want to put them more on the side of the head than on the top of the head, otherwise it looks like mouth ears. So put them on the kind of side, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stitches-ish apart from each other. And so I'm going to whip stitch these on, and then I'm going to put them onto the head of my koala, and I'll meet you back once I've completed all of that. Okie dokie, so I just finished my little koala's ears and put them on. Now what you're going to do is you're going to set this aside once again, and you're going to grab your, let's see, your 3.5 millimeter crochet hook and your white yarn, and you're going to make your little mouth that goes on the bottom of the koala. So what you're going to do is you're going to just chain 11, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And now you're just going to slip stitch 2 together. So you're going to skip the first chain, and you're going to go into the second chain, and you're going to insert, yarn, pull through, then you're going to insert into the next stitch, yarn, pull through, and then you're just going to grab this third loop and pull through both of those 2 loops. And so now you're just going to continue that. There we go, like that. And the goal is just to make this as small and petite as it can be, but yet still be kind of like a little white mouth at the bottom of its nose. So if you actually look at a koala, it actually has this kind of thing. So that's why I did it. I like to try and make my animals as realistic as possible while still looking as cute as possible. It's a tough balance, but okay. Now you're going to tie off, and that is your little mouth. You're going to grab your koala, and you're going to look at it from above like so. Then you're going to grab your short tail, and you're just going to weave that, tie in that one. Actually, no, just leave that one on. You're going to grab your long tail of yarn, you're going to put it on your darning needle, and then you're going to take this and put it at the very bottom, there you go, hopefully you guys can see this, of its nose, like so. Wah! Keeps on to fall right off my table. Okay, so roughly like that, and you want to kind of center it. It's a challenge, but just try. Okay, and now I'm just going to basically whip stitch it on, going from each side. Oops, there we go. And just insert, go through, and you're just going to continue that. This is really hard to do on camera, especially. So that's roughly what it's going to look like. And then you can go to the top side if you decide you want to, or you don't have to if you feel like it's pretty secure. But that is what it will look like. Now, if you want to make the bow, I'm just going to finish this. I'm going to finish this real quick off camera, and then I'll show you how to make the bow for this koala. I think it adds so much cuteness if you decide to do that. So let me finish this super quick, and then I'll come back and show you how to finish the bow or make the bow, and then I will be done. Okie dokie, so this is what it should look like when you're done with your little beard, or not beard, I'm sorry, it's mouth. And roughly that, you can always manipulate a little bit. Now, if you want to make a bow for it, I'm going to show you how to do that next, but if you don't want to, you can, you don't have to obviously, but I just think the bow adds so much fun cuteness. And there's a little fuzz. Okay, so you're going to set aside the koala for now. And you're going to grab your pink yarn. And this is just Premier Basix Chenille. It's a number 6 super bulky yarn. And it's in the color Blush. And then you're going to grab your 7mm hook that you used to make your head. And what you're going to do, let's see. There we go. Okay, you're going to make a slip knot. And you're going to, whoops, there we go. Okay, you're going to chain 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And now you're going to half double crochet in the second chain from hook and in each chain across. So the loop on your hook does not count as a chain. You're going to skip the first chain and insert into the second chain and make a half double crochet. And you're just going to half double crochet in each stitch across. And then what you're going to do is once you have finished this, there you go, this row, you're just going to chain 1 and turn. And for rows 2 and 3, you're just going to half double crochet in each stitch across, and then I'll meet you back once you have finished that, and then I'll show you what to do to make it look like a bow. Okie dokie, so I just finished row number 3, and I'm going to cut my yarn. You don't have to leave yourself a super long tail because I don't use this to sew together the things. Now I'm going to just weave in these tails super quick, and then I'll meet you back once again. Okie dokie, so you can see here is the little crochet bow of sorts. Now you're just going to cut yourself a little bit of a long tail, and you're going to flip it to the back side, your bow. You're going to put your yarn in, oopsies, in the center, like so. And then you're just going to make a knot. And now what I like to do is I think it's like a knot, a double knot, or I don't know what it's called, but you just wrap your yarn around twice so that it stays more secure. So then what you're going to do is as you bring it in, you're just going to check it to make sure it's roughly in the center. Doesn't have to be perfect, obviously, it just has to be somewhat perfect. Okay, so now that that is done, your bow, what you can do is you can just sew it on to your koala head. I like to tend to do it on the left side, but I don't know why I like to do that, so you wouldn't even have to do that. But you can just sew it on however you like. And there you have it. That is a super quick and fun crochet koala. Thank you so much for making this super quick and fun crochet koala. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video. Thank you so much for making this super quick and fun koala little lovey with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I make a new video on Friday, and I'd love to see you there. And thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!